If I had a nickel for every time Clint,
You'd have 10 cents.
but it's weird that
Wow.
it happened twice, isn't it?
No. It's weird that you bring up mainly the same thing almost pretty much every episode, too.
What do I bring up?
You bring up like social decline, the government,
What
something
the
about
fuck?
aliens, something about the universe.
No.
I've heard you talk about it with at least 3 guests.
Who?
Where we talk. I'm not telling you. I don't remember who, but I just remember
Alex,
Alex for sure. Happened with
Nikolai,
maybe
kinda.
Landon.
Did we talk about it with
because
him?
we were talking about God and stuff with Landon. So you tilted that towards all your beliefs. And that was like that was like the 3rd time you've brought it up.
What
on
do
the
you mean
podcast.
tilted it towards my own beliefs?
Well, because that's what we were talking about is our own beliefs and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I thought you meant I turned his beliefs into my beliefs.
No, nothing like that. It's just
I should start doing that.
No, you shouldn't. No, you should. It'd be popular.
It'd be super popular.
People would love us.
Exactly. Don't go on. Don't fucking.
I have to check my phone a lot.
No, he doesn't, guys.
Yes, I do.
Take off your fucking watch. Put your phone. Go put him in the bathtub. Run the bathtub until the podcast's over.
That'll just ruin the audio quality of this podcast. Oh, so you don't want to do this episode? All right.
I do.
I'll just stay here.
I do. I want to see who our real fans are by having horrible audio quality.
We've already done episodes like that with horrible audio quality and horrible visual quality.
We've only done one with both. That was the Christmas special. 40 views on it, I think. So kind of wild.
That's ass.
For how
I'm
ass
just
it
kidding.
is.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Clint. We all aren't famous fucking YouTubers yet, bro.
I'm not. All right, bro.
The clout's gone to Clint's
Jesus.
head.
The what clout?
Clint's clout.
All right, whatever.
Clint actually owns the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yep. Bought it from Barstool.
If you could have any person on here as a guest, living or dead, who would it be?
Batman.
Living or dead. I didn't say not real.
Batman could be defined as both, living and dead. Anyway, who would you have on?
Honestly, for my own personal, because there's 2 ways I could approach it. Who I think would get us the most views and who I personally would like to talk to the most.
Let's not go for views. Just
Who I'd like to talk to?
Who you would personally like to talk to. I'd like Joe Rogan or like one of those comedians on, you know?
Julius Caesar.
Okay. We went really different directions. All right.
I'd like to pick that guy's
I'd
brain.
like Hitler. Pick his brain a little bit too.
See, that one's like, I feel like I already know what he'd say. There's videos of him saying it.
That's a pirate saying what you just said. You're really going to get us canceled this episode, aren't you?
Sure.
God. Well,
Out of all the people you can make fun of.
it was a nice run, guys. 20 episodes.
Guys, if we're going to make fun of any race of people, why can't it be the Germans? Think about what they did not even 100 years ago.
Yes, because it was.
Some of those people are still alive, bro.
Yes, but they're mainly almost dead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen that video? Have you ever seen that?
Don't ever do that again.
What did I do?
Never do that again. I will smash you over the head with that laptop. Anyway, have I ever seen what video? The gay homosexual video?
Yeah.
The one you're in?
No,
Yeah.
the one that you're in.
Wow, that was such a good comeback, bro.
I know. No, have you seen that one video of the
No.
super old Holocaust survivor and the old Nazi meeting up? And they're like, hey, no hard feelings, huh? Pretty much. That's not exactly what happened. I'm summarizing it pretty hard.
I think you made this video up.
No, look it up. Old Nazi, old Jew.
I'm not putting that in my Google search, bro.
Why not?
Because that's a weird thing to look up. Why were you looking that up?
I was, and it came up on my suggested because that's what YouTube thinks I like. And it was right because I watched it and I liked it, and I'm telling you to watch it now.
What if I don't like it, though?
Then you don't. I don't know. How would you know until.
My nose itchy. No.
You, please.
No.
Please.
Stop. If you wanted that done, we could have done it before we started
That's
the whole
true,
thing.
guys. I didn't give Clint any warning. Do it, bro. That would be like a $400 hit to the head.
I don't know.
Most
I don't know
people
how
just-
expensive this is.
Did you not buy it?
No, got it for my birthday. A few 2-3 years ago.
You seem like
It's a nice laptop. I
You
like
seem
it.
like a Lenovo ThinkPad kind of guy.
No,
No?
I don't even know what that is. So no. What's a ThinkPad?
A Lenovo ThinkPad? Look up Lenovo.
Stop telling me to look shit up. I'm not Jamie.
Clint, can you pull up a
No.
Lenovo ThinkPad?
No.
Here, I got you. I pay him, guys.
You don't, though.
Yes, I do.
If anything, I pay you.
$400 an episode.
No.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you squander my fucking time and my money.
No wonder people think this is your podcast because you say shit like that. I hate you so much, dude.
Guys, this podcast is specifically ran
Say it. I'll leave.
by Clint Tuesday and Michael Garrett.
Okay.
I even put your name
Let-
first to make you feel special.
I am special, so
Special ed.
I'll take that. I respect that that culture of people.
You were about to say something real messy, and you cleaned it up last minute. What was the
I'm
those?
like a janitor.
What was
bro.
the those gonna turn into?
Those peeps?
Those peeps?
Yeah.
Nice save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like Superman. With
You're
those
like
saves,
already
bro.
media trained.
I know.
It's perfect.
I'm really good, bro.
I'm gonna purposefully never get media trained.
No, just talking to people a lot helps because you have to not offend people all the time. It's really a weird thing.
When
Because I offended somebody the other day with the music I was playing.
the rap,
Yeah.
that fucking rap fucking music.
That's basically what he was saying. And I was just super nice. I changed it to a rock playlist. He liked it.
You know what you should have told
You just
him?
got to be nice.
You know what you should have done?
I hate you. Get out of the place.
Nope.
Oh.
You should have taken him in the back, tied him up to a fucking chair, and then you take all the speakers in the gym and that you just have access to. I would have let you borrow mine. Take them into
Just
that little room
blast 'em in
and
his
just
face.
blast fucking. What's like the most like? If you were an old white guy,
What's
what
that?
rap song would you dislike the most?
What's that one song by Ski Mask where it's just like it's just that big bass boosted song by Ski
Oh,
Mask? What's that
yeah.
called?
I forget.
I can't remember. I
don't
can never
know.
remember what
I
it's
was
called.
thinking "Rollin' Peace" by Kodak Black.
That'd be a good song too.
I'm Rollin' Peace. I love that song,
Any
but I know.
any Kanye West song?
No, I think
Kanye
that's a little bit
bombs,
too
dude.
mainstream. It has to be like somebody like Kodak. Like you can barely understand him.
Shoreline Mafia.
Too coherent.
Meh.
Ski Mask or Kodak, I think it's got to be one of those SoundCloud rapper kind of guy.
Either way, like a lot of the old white guys don't like the N word being used all that much. So you just gotta
Yeah.
find basically any rapper that just uses the N word a lot. DaBaby. Play DaBaby
Yeah.
a bunch.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
baby's perfect.
Yeah, dude. DaBaby uses
Oh
the
my
N word all the
God.
time, bro.
Just go through the
DaBaby playlist, dude.
bro, and you kill somebody.
For real.
Kill somebody that age.
I'm gonna test the waters with that. Old white guys and DaBaby. We'll see.
Yeah, let me know how that goes. Document. This could be like a leading study. Document your results. Like
I will.
honestly.
I have nothing better to do.
Next episode, we'll return to Clint's psychology corner with do white guys hate rap music?
Do they? I would imagine.
Old
they
white
do.
guys.
specifically?
From Montana. That also happened to work out. Probably a very minority, like very small minority of people.
Oh, she. We shall see.
Clint, what movie are you most hyped for in 2025?
There's a lot of movies coming out this year, bro.
I don't.
I don't want to say one of the superhero movies because that's kind of lame.
Yeah, don't be a fucking nerd.
Well, I'm excited for him, but there's I can't remember. There's one movie coming out like in either July or September or something like that. And I can't remember the name of it, but I watched a trailer for it a few days ago and it looked really good. I'm excited to see that. I just can't remember anything about it. I saw it on Instagram. It was one of those Instagram trailers.
Yeah.
And it looked interesting. So I was like, I might go see that. But I can't. What movie? Maybe you know what movie I'm talking about. What movie are you most interested for in the 2000s of the 25s? I'm more interested.
Refresher.
I'm more interested in all the video games coming out this year.
I'm obviously most hyped for GTA 6.
Yeah, I mean
Who
that
isn't?
obviously, but even then, there's like 6 more video games coming out this year that are like pretty good. Mafia, hopefully the new Metal Gear Solid comes out. There's a few more games obviously that are planning to come out.
28 years later, I'm kind of interested to see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that, but not like super hyped for it, you know.
Minecraft movie's gonna flop. So.
Yeah, that's not gonna do well.
Jurassic World Rebirth, I don't care.
Don't care about that at all.
There's a movie called Thunderbolts. A team up of supervillains are recruited to go on missions for the government. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Florence Pugh and stuff is in it.
Interesting.
Yeah. It looks decent.
Pugh in a
I don't know if it's gonna do like great, but it actually looks pretty good.
They're coming out with a Michael Jackson movie. Jafar Jackson is playing Michael Jackson. Is that his kid?
I have no idea. There's a movie where Michael B. Jordan's playing like a twin of himself as well. It's called Sinners or something. That looks interesting. I think it just came out.
This is the nephew of Michael Jackson. He'll be portraying him in the next movie.
Interesting.
Michael Jackson biopic. Interesting. Okay.
Interesting person to do a biopic on.
It's the biopics and the sequels and the trilogies and the reinstallments and this and that. Give me something original, huh? How about that?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Is there any like
Wolfman, the reimagining of the classic universe? Nope. It's a redo.
We got to see Nosferatu.
Karate Kid Legends. Den of Thieves 2. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I thought that movie fucking flopped.
It did.
Okay.
You can still make a sequel off a flop, though.
Dogman, an animated adaptation of Dave Pilkey's popular book. Megan 2.0. Michael. Snow White. Mission Impossible 8. Superman. The Conjuring Last Rites. The Monkey.
I'm more excited for a show. The Invincible Season 3 that comes out in like, I think it comes out at the end of the month. It starts end of February. And then also Reacher Season 3. Yeah, Reacher Season 3 drops at the end of February. I'm excited for both of those. So,
Yeah, guess what you haven't started yet?
Severance.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool.
I tell you to watch a show, Severance, that I really care about, that I think is really, 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 really good.
Every time you tell me to watch it, I want to watch it less. So maybe if you tell me, stop telling me to watch it.
That was my
I'll
method
watch
with
it.
Sons of Anarchy. Guess how that worked for me?
I eventually watched it like
3 years later.
Exactly. So just stop telling me to fucking watch it. I'll watch it when I watch it, bro. Give me time.
No.
I wanted to watch.
You rewatched
Suits.
the last 2 seasons of
I'm
Burn Notice.
I'm just doing that so I don't burn out on Suits like I did with, you know how like when I was watching Sons of Anarchy, I stopped watching it for like 3 months before I finished it. I don't want that to happen with Suits. So
You
I'm
know what you
watching
should do in
just like
between Suits?
a season of Burn Notice, and then I'm gonna go back to Suits.
You know what you should do instead?
No. Because then I'm gonna get too invested in Severance, and then I have 2 shows that I'm too invested in. See, I'm not invested in Burn Notice. I already know what happens. It's just like a side show I have running.
You're like
Not even-
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I just watch it when I have nothing else to watch. Kind of been watching it to go to sleep and stuff.
You watch Burn Notice to go to sleep.
Yeah.
A show about murder.
It's not a show about murder.
Extortion.
No.
And
Neither. If you've watched Burn Notice, you'd know it's neither of those
I've
things.
never seen Burn Notice. So.
All right, then. Whatever. You're the only other person I know that's actually seen Burn Notice. But
Drop in the comments
I
really quick.
guarantee you I know
I'm going to
Burn
clip
Notice.
this up just so I can see. Have you seen Burn Notice?
How many people have watched Burn Notice? Because I've met very few people that have watched
If you
Burn
don't know what
Notice.
we're talking about, we'll throw a clip right here.
That was a good clip.
That was a great clip. Have you seen that show, guys? Let us know in the comments below. Back to the shit.
I think,
I hate everybody who commented on that.
wow, that's crazy. I'm going to throw
Except the people who came here to watch the full episode.
that. Yay.
Don't look at the camera that long.
I don't know what
Don't
to
look at the
say.
camera that long.
I don't know what to say.
You're not supposed to hold eye contact with the camera that long. It's fucking unsettling. Okay, we're going to try something.
I don't want to.
You're auditioning.
I beat. No.
You're auditioning
No.
to be the Joker.
No.
Batman.
I'm good.
Go.
Excuse me, Mr. Director, sir. I didn't even want this role.
Well,
So
because of the
I'm
fact
not gonna do
because of the
anything for it.
fact that you sexually assaulted a waitress back in 2008. You need this money. And you need this job. So
I'm not gonna do this. I'm not an actor. When did I sign up to be an actor?
when you sexually assaulted that waitress
didn't.
back in 2008.
I didn't do that though.
Allegedly.
You got the wrong gentleman.
Allegedly. Who else is named Clint Tuesday?
There's probably a few.
I bet your ass
Well,
there isn't.
ask who. Ask the CIA or something.
There's one Tuesday family in the whole world, I bet.
I would bet you're wrong.
Do you think there's a Wednesday family too then? How about a Thursday family? Maybe a Friday family. Fuck it. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday too. Why not?
I know there is.
Who?
I know 2 of them.
Do you is
From
there
each family.
Is it like the mob, bro? Is there like different families?
Maybe.
Like the Tuesday family runs like the Pacific Northwest. And then maybe like the Monday family runs like the Midwest.
I'm not supposed to talk about this, but no.
And then like Saturday and
You have
Sunday
it.
families.
You have it off.
I'm breaking into a conspiracy here and I can feel it.
No. There's no conspiracies among me.
Is there a meeting of the day families?
No.
More like the gay families.
Oh, you're so funny, dude. You should be a comedian with your stupid puns.
That wasn't even a pun.
I hope someone throws a gosh damn bottle at your face.
Me too. That'd be a great clip.
Yes, it would.
Be a great clip.
They'd get a good clip of me throwing a bottle at your head.
Would they?
Yeah.
What's the most ironic thing you've seen today?
Today?
Yeah.
I can't talk about that.
Why? Okay, this month. Like something that you're like, Jesus Christ, of course.
Of course that happened. I'm trying to think. Honestly, this month's been pretty chillaxed. I mean, I've been busy, so
Yeah,
it's
you-
kind of hard to focus on little stuff.
You've been running back and forth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Clint's job is a prostitute. He's on call 24/7.
That's my side job.
I meant
Anyway,
he's a call center person.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean he runs a gym. That's what it was. Yeah, he runs a gym.
Shut up. We good. Whatever. The most ironic thing. I don't think anything really like recently. I can't think of anything ironic that's happened, like work wise. I get or like just life wise. What about you? Why'd you bring that up in the
I don't
first
know.
place? Has something ironic happened to you recently?
You think I ask questions to you specifically
Yes.
waiting for you to ask them back to me because I have an
No,
answer
like
loaded?
no. basically my question is, why did you have that question? Like, what happened that was so ironic
Nothing.
that made you ask that question? Why did you ask that question?
It popped into my mind. I was like,
That's a
seems like an interesting question.
That's a pretty dumb question. Not gonna lie.
I'm gonna hit you with another one. Okay.
Please don't. I don't like this anymore. Can we get a different co-host to replace me?
What? To replace you?
Yeah.
Who? Who are your options? If you could have anybody living or dead replace you on the FRiED Files, who?
Oh, anybody?
Yeah. Who do you
To
think
talk
would
to
embody your yeah? Who do you think would deal with me the best? Hitler's off the table.
Well, I wasn't gonna say Hitler.
Okay.
I was gonna say Stalin.
Stalin. Why? Because he'd starve me to death.
No, because he could hold a conversation with you without wanting to murder himself.
Why? Why do you think Stalin would be able to hold a conversation with me?
Because he's as egotistical as you.
I don't believe I'm egotistical.
Oh, that's exactly what an egotistical person would say.
Well, maybe I think I'm the most.
What was your dumbass question? You forgot it, didn't you? 'Cause
No,
it was
if you
so
could have,
dumb.
if you could have anybody living or dead replace you on the FRiED Files.
I already just answered that.
Oh,
you
the irony,
dumbass.
the irony question.
No, you said you had one more
Oh,
after that.
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
I lied.
Yeah, you dummy.
That was a blatant lie. I did not. I was just gonna make something up.
Is that how you go through life? You just make stuff up?
It's worked for me this far.
Has it?
Yep.
All right. I'm kicking you out.
We're sitting at the same table.
Kicking you out.
My approach is technically just as viable as
Kicking you
yours.
out. You're banned from this house, so
I'm banned.
figure it out.
I'm banned.
Yep.
Cap.
I'm gonna get a restraining order on you.
I need my down deposit back.
You didn't pay one, so
With my heart.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Or maybe
Dumbass.
maybe the dumbest things you hear could be disguised as possibly the most profound.
What is happening to you?
Me as a person?
Why are you so dumb?
Why am I so dumb?
Yes.
I'd probably say due to a mix of environmental factors, maybe genetics play
No.
into it a little bit.
No.
Could be brain damage, possibly.
I believe that.
I haven't experienced a lot of head trauma throughout my life, but maybe enough to the point where it could knock some wires loose.
Well, I mean,
Um,
doing drugs kills brain cells, bro.
I have done a lot of psychedelics. Yeah, that's what my next point was going to be. Drug use. Yeah. Probably the combination of all of those factors.
That's the thing. I know plenty of people like that. And you're the dumbest one I've ever met. Even the homeless on the street. I've talked to some of them.
That's not true.
They're a little smarter
because
than you.
I show up to homeless guy trivia night every Thursday down under the bridge.
Oh,
And
really?
I win that shit every Thursday. If you don't believe me, there's a heroin needle trophy in my room for the past 6 months that I've attended.
Go grab it.
I can't right now because it's made out of heroin needles and I need puncture-resistant gloves to handle it.
Just making up his way through life, aren't you? God.
What are you, bro? My mentor?
You're disgusting.
Are you like a disappointed uncle?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're disgusting.
I'm disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah? You're fucking grotesque.
Well, that's gross.
Yeah.
That was a nasty thing you said.
Really quick,
No.
Clint's mom, if you're listening to this, Julene, I wanted to apologize for calling your son stupid. I have reflected on that quite a bit recently.
Good. I'm very sensitive about it. You
And-
almost made me cry one of those times. You got to stop, bro.
Shut your dumb ass up, bro. But anyway, I have reflected on that, and I am not going to call him stupid as much. Instead, I am going to use different words instead because I
That's
understand.
a good lesson.
I understand that was the
God.
other option she gave me.
I am so tired.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm up, man.
I've been
I'm up and at 'em.
I've been getting good sleep, but like little sleep, if that makes sense. Like it's weird. I haven't
Like 4 hours at a time type shit.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like deep sleep for those 4 hours, and then I wake up for like 30 minutes, and then I'm back to deep sleep for a few hours. But then I wake up and I'm just super tired. Like even like I haven't drank in like what 2.5 weeks or something like that.
Yeah,
That's-
dude, you've been going good.
That's definitely helped with my sleep for sure. But like,
See,
it
it's
didn't-
also partially you
it-
that people think you're an alcoholic because you'll talk about it like you're one.
no, but that's what I was just about
Yeah.
to say. Like, I don't think it really had an effect on my sleep.
It
other
couldn't have
than,
had
like,
two. I think it's the weed, man.
That's what I was just about to say. I think it's the weed. I just need to, and that's the hardest thing too. Is like I basically just stopped alcohol cold turkey because that's not even cold turkey. Because like I was saying, I'm not even an alcoholic. So
yeah, you
it
just
was-
stopped drinking.
exactly. It was
Yeah.
just easy for me to just not drink.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know, but it's gonna be really hard for me to just not smoke because it's like it's not even like an addiction at this point. It's just a habit.
Yeah.
And like I know, and this is what the addictive part is I know I can't sleep without it.
Yeah, dude, that shit's hard. And even if like I go, because like there was like that like little like
A few
2
days
month
ago.
Yeah, like a few
Even
days
a
ago,
few
I couldn't
days
sleep.
ago.
But there was like that 2 month period where like I couldn't like smoke. Well, I didn't smoke because like at first I was sick and I couldn't,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was easy to go to sleep because I had NyQuil and shit. And then by the time I was unsick, I was off the weed and like it was kind of easy, you know. But like recently, when like I fucking like, cause I've been broke, I've been a little bit broke. I ran out of the kush, dude, and fucking dude, I tried to go to sleep one night, and bro, I just couldn't.
Dude, and it's like the weirdest thing because like I'll be sitting in my desk or just doing something random and I'll feel tired as shit. And I'll be like, I need to go to bed.
And then you lay in bed.
I'll lay in bed and wake up. It's like the second I lay down and try to go to sleep, my brain's like, no.
You'll
what are
try
you
to
doing?
get comfortable. You can't.
Exactly.
You
like,
can't.
Bro, I literally resort to like laying on my stomach, putting my pillow over my head, and just like trying to lay as awkward as I can to just try to get comfortable.
It's fucked, dude. Anybody who says you cannot get addicted to weed,
They wrong.
they're being very loose with that. Like,
well, because yeah, that's
because you may not be able to get physically addicted to weed to where if you quit, you're gonna fucking
Like, you're
puke
not-
your guts. It's not gonna be like heroin withdrawals, but you best believe it, dude. If you've been smoking for like the past like
you're not going to
few
be able
years
to sleep.
consistently,
You are going to
eating
get
will
a
be
little
harder.
sick. You won't be able to eat. Like,
not nearly as much of an appetite.
That's how it was for me the past few days too, till I was able to get wax, and I was just like, dude, I can't sleep. I literally didn't even eat for like 2 days.
Your entire like schedule almost becomes like dependent upon it.
Literally,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like my whole like day is dependent upon like I smoke throughout it at different points. You know,
Like, bro, before I eat food, I always have the feeling like I have to dab before I eat, or I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able to finish my food.
and it's a sad thing too, dude, because like you hear like if you're not somebody who smokes weed, you hear all of these good things about it, like, oh, it's not bad for you at all. It's like, dude, at the end of the day, if you're smoking it,
Yeah,
you're still inhaling smoke in your lungs.
that's true. But I mean, it is good in moderation. Like
Moderation.
if you don't smoke all the time.
But if you're full blown stoner, dude, you are tossing all of those positive health effects out the window unless you need it. You know, like I'll tell anybody who asks, dude, like I don't need to smoke weed as much as I smoke weed. You know, like it chills me out when I need it to. Like I'll smoke once. Like I really only should be smoking at night. You know what I
Dude.
mean? But it's so hard not to do that. Like when you have it, because it's just like, oh, dude, I'm stressed. Like it's the same thing as
Literally.
nicotine. It becomes like less of, oh, dude, I love getting baked, bro. I love the feeling of it. To, I need to get baked because if I don't, then I'm gonna have a shitty day. Same with the Nick. It becomes the same thing in your brain.
Bro, and that's why I like a smoke before work. Like we would wake up at 5 for Summit or 4 for Summit, and I would like wake up, dab, and then go.
Exactly.
Because it's like, dude, I know I'd have a shitty day if I didn't dab.
Like physical dependency doesn't really mean shit when it comes to like drugs, bro. It's all about the mental dependency. You could put somebody who's addicted to heroin in a fucking rehab and fucking put them through their withdrawals and let them dry all that shit out of their body, and they'll go out and do it again, not because they're physically addicted to it. They've worn all that off. It's that mental addiction that it's like my life is dependent upon me doing this.
That's my life worked when I was doing it like that, so I have to go back to doing it like that.
Like it's all that mental shit, dude. And weed is so fucking like such like a hard thing to like moderate because everybody tells you don't need to.
Yeah.
Smoke as much weed as you want. Who cares?
You should definitely moderate that.
Because then you're spending hundreds of dollars a month. Then you're fucking it's crazy, dude.
Dude, and it's like I noticed this like the past few days. I just always, I've noticed this for a while now. I just always look tired. It's because I'm always smoking, so my eyes always just kind of look droopy and stuff like that. And I always have dark circles under my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, yeah, that's probably because I just smoke all the time.
24/7.
And not even baked. Like I can smoke and not get baked.
Feel normal.
Yep.
But that's the thing is like you have to smoke to feel normal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it kind of like fucking reaches a point where it's like, holy shit, this is just as bad as any other drug. You know, maybe it's not like causing me to be a fucking tweaker and go and steal my fucking family's fucking shit and pawn it, like crack and meth and shit. But dude, it's still like fuck. Still causes like a good amount of mental fucking
even then, like when you're out of weed and you're broke and shit, like
you start rethinking the whole fucking thing.
Well, bro, you even think about sitting there like pawning stuff so you can get a few bucks to go get weed.
Do you know how many times I've bought and resold my PlayStation to GameStop and fucking like my uncle's shop so I could buy like a fucking fourth or some shit?
Yeah, bro.
So many times, dude. I've ran through like fucking 2 PS4s and sold both of those like a combination of like fucking 6 times probably. Bought them back.
I've gone through so many consoles because I was pawning them or just selling them and then buying them back so I could buy some weed or whatever. Yeah.
It is wild. And it's so like fucking new too, you know? So like there's no like fucking when's the last time of like there's Alcoholics Anonymous, you know, like there's not really any like fucking you see like all those like helplines for quitting nicotine. You don't see any of that shit for weed, man.
Well, dude, and that's the thing. The only other thing they give you for sleep is like shit like NyQuil and fucking Xanax and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like shit that will help you sleep, but it's like other drugs that you become dependent on. So like if you really want to get out of it, you kind of just got to push through like 2 weeks of not being able to sleep.
Yep.
But like you said, like it'd be great if I could just smoke it at night because then I would just, you know, get tired, sleep well, wake up a little groggy, but then wake up fully.
Exactly.
Because that's the one thing with weed that a lot of people don't get to is like the reason you wake up groggy is because you smoked weed the night before. Like, it's not
you
because
don't smoke if you're smoking it at night, like just once a day. Don't smoke it right before bed. Smoke it like a couple hours before. You know, so then like as the high's coming down, and you're just kind of like fucking slump out.
I miss those days when like you just smoke like at the end of the day
and get fucking ripped.
Get so high that
Do you remember
like
that?
you'd fall asleep at your friend's house and they'd have to wake you up and be like, "Hey, I'm going to bed. Go home."
Do you remember that one day that fucking me and you skipped and went and smoked with Brody?
I remember that day.
Bro, I was ripped out of
We went and looked at RVs.
ass.
That was so funny, bro. We
crazy.
skipped school, went and looked at RVs,
and they were
baked
like-
off our ass.
No, because we went and looked at the RVs before we went with Brody.
Yeah, but we were still baked because we smoked out
Yeah.
of I remember being
yeah.
baked as shit looking at
Dude,
those
we were
RVs.
talking to the RV salesman.
We were
and
talking to like
everything,
the
bro.
owner there.
Why was he even talking to us, bro? We were like 14.
So I think we were the only ones there.
Yeah. We obviously weren't going to buy it.
Oh, yeah. and he knew
Imagine
that.
if we did, the look on his face.
That'd be so funny.
It's like, yeah, I think we'll get this one. Okay, guys. Like,
Pull out a check. Here you go.
here you go. Not even, just straight
Cash.
cash.
It's just a briefcase full
It's
of
like,
cash.
how much? You said 88,000? 88 right here.
There you go.
He'd
give
call the
us the
police
lease.
probably.
Probably. Be like, I think these guys just robbed a bank or something.
Yeah, like these kids have way more money than they should.
Yeah. Oh, that was a fun day though. I remember that.
Sick. Dude, I remember I made you drop me off like fucking like a whole like 2 blocks down the fucking street from where my grandma was picking me up, so I could see if the walk up would sober me up anymore.
Yeah, I remember on our way back to school, my mom called me and she was like, "Did you skip school?" And I was like, "No." On my way back to school to like drop you off and go back home.
You probably hear the truck in the back.
Literally. And I'm like, she's like, "If you skip again, I'm going to take that truck away." I was like, I mean, if you take my truck away, I'll probably just skip more.
Yeah.
Just with other people.
Yeah, dude, you think my friends don't have whips?
You think my friends aren't the reason I'm skipping?
Yeah.
Like,
you think that's this truck?
you think it's
Really?
just the fact that I have a truck? No. It's the fact that I have friends that don't want to be here just like me, so I'm going to leave. That place was way too easy to sneak out of.
Oh
too.
my god.
You could just walk out.
walk in and out.
Nobody said shit.
You could leave after first period, come back right before 6, and nobody'd say things.
I wonder how it is nowadays, but it's about the same.
I mean, it's BUI. I don't think they've gotten any
Yeah.
more funding or anything. No reason for them to change their shit up. They meet their very low requirement graduation rate.
They do.
That's lower than the rest of the state, actually.
Well, they let like everybody graduate just so they can meet that. So, because we don't have very many people there compared to.
Well, do you remember how?
Places.
I guess you weren't there my freshman year, but our freshman class compared to our senior class, it was insane, dude. The amount of kids that would drop out last year. Vil,
Brody as well.
Brody dropped out like fucking sophomore year.
Like,
halfway
I
through
remember.
it.
I saw him one day sophomore year. It was my first day too at BU High. I saw him that day. Never saw him again.
Me and Brody were gonna have like all the same classes too.
That would have been sick. I had like classes that I would have every year with the same person, but never a class that I had with the same person.
I had classes with you every year.
Oh yeah. I had plenty of people like that. Like I had classes with Noah every year. I had classes with
Remember that art class with
few
you and
people.
Noah?
Yeah, that was a dope art class.
That was sick.
I was more friends with Noah in that class though.
A lot of drama
You
went
had-
on in that
yeah,
class.
It was a fun class.
Yeah, I was
remember
dating the gal at that time.
I remember. That's
I
why
won't
we
say
didn't,
her name.
we didn't start hanging out till like the end of that class either, because like you guys would sit at your own table, then the 4 of us would sit at our table, and then eventually we just combined everybody. There was like 8 of us at the end of that like art session.
Yeah.
I remember it was a dope class. I miss school for like those reasons, bro. I don't talk to anybody anymore, really.
Yeah. But now when you talk to people, it feels a lot better. Because back then it was like kind of forced almost.
True.
Now when you talk to somebody, it actually is like, damn, that was nice.
Yeah,
you
it was
know?
nice catching up and talking to you. Yeah, that's true.
Because it just happens by chance,
That is
by
true.
choice and shit. You know?
Like yeah. Like I was telling you, the interaction I had today, like those just happen.
Yeah, dude. Chill shit. It sticks in your mind a lot more too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're not going there every single fucking day. It's not a requirement for you to have a good time.
Yeah. Well, I never had a good time. Just some of the people made it better. I would like purposely not skip some classes. Dude, you didn't have this class, but me and Noah were in the same gym class together. It was so fucking fun. And me and Noah were the only like sporty kids, other than some of the girls, I guess,
Yeah.
in that class. Oh, it was such a fun class. I remember
Me,
it.
Chris Sanchez, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying his name. Vil and then Brody were all in the same freshman gym class with Mr. G is the teacher.
Oh,
Mr.
I know.
Rice Small Fruit. Rice, like the American version of rice, drop the I. Small fruit category.
Whatever. Just continue your story.
You know who I'm talking
I
about?
think so.
Mr. Grr.
I know who you're talking about. I knew the second you said Mr. G.
Why are you on your phone?
Cause texting work people.
No, you're not.
I was actually.
Who?
I can't.
First, last,
No.
social security numbers, go.
No.
Go.
But
Yeah, we were in
Anyway.
this. We were in the same class, and then one day,
mhm.
it was us and like a bunch of like weird kids, and one day, one of us, I'm not going to say who, wasn't me. Sounds like it's me, but I promise it wasn't me. Absolutely dicked this one weird girl. Like she, and I feel bad calling her weird, but she was like one of those girls that would like hiss at you. Do you remember that one girl? Red hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was her. Fucking drilled her in the fucking head with a fucking dodgeball, dude. Hard as fuck. Like, it was bad, dude. Like, we didn't play dodgeball for like a good few weeks after that, bro. And that was like our main game.
Damn, bro.
It was sick. There was another time. You were there for this when one weird girl tried to fist fight me in class.
Yeah, in class I was there.
Tried to beat my ass.
English class.
I'm going
of
to
all
try
classes.
to find the video of that.
There's no
blur
video
her
of
face.
it, bro.
Somebody had a video of it.
Oh, really?
I think it was, he wouldn't mind me saying his name, Brendan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I doubt he still has it.
He sent it to me somebody sent it to me a few years ago.
Why didn't you save it?
Because I didn't think I'd have a fucking podcast where I'd talk about it.
This was in the works years ago. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, but like
Don't be stupid.
I didn't think it'd be this soon into the game that we had this going.
Stupid dummy.
Plans have been restructured in the past few years, and you know that just as well as I do.
Gym class was always the best.
Yeah,
Bro,
compared to
gym.
weights.
No, I never
Well, I
took
don't
weights
know.
for that reason.
I was in
always
weights
sucked.
with I won't even say his name anymore. D. And a couple of other kids. And there was this one weird kid, like not weird kid, like at the time he was weird, but like not weird in like a way that you wouldn't talk to him, just kind of like off-putting. I know now that like he's done some really bad stuff to people.
Okay.
So I can say what I did to him and not feel bad about it. There was this one day where we were working out, dude, and I was a fucking high school, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe you doing these things to him is what led him to do these bad things.
Yeah, he raped a girl, so.
Well, maybe you doing what you did, whatever you did, may have led them to that.
I don't think so, because I don't think it correlates. I think
Find out.
I walked up to
T-minus
him
10
while he was
minutes.
like pushing like a fucking weight thing, and I just started
Yeah.
slapping him. Slapping him upside the fucking head. Like
Why?
pretend like fucking this glass and
Why?
just cuz.
I'm so glad I
And everybody
wasn't as close friends.
Well,
with
everybody
you.
was laughing, so that was my cue to keep going. And this was actually around the time that you and I were becoming close friends. I just wouldn't do this to you because I have respect for you.
No, you don't.
More than you'd know. More
Okay.
than you'd think.
All right. Anyway,
And then like I went back to it, went back to my machine and then stood up like a few seconds later, went up to him, and then I started like slapping him like across the face. And he wasn't doing anything about it.
okay.
This is making me sound like a really bad guy.
It is.
But I'm not, I swear. This kid was like a fuck. I'm going to tell you a story after this. No, I won't put that on the pod. Anyway, I go back to my machine. I'm doing my thing. Working out and shit, getting my muscles up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I walk back over to him and I start kicking him in the
Dude,
fucking
oh
legs.
my
Hard
God,
as
bro.
fuck, dude.
What is your problem? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're sitting there going, this story makes me sound like a bad guy. No, you are a bad guy in this story. This kid is trying to work out and you are kicking and slapping him. And you're like, dude, he raped someone. He deserved this. Go ahead.
And so I go back to my machine after that, right? And he's not doing anything.
After kicking him. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing my thing, get my muscle up. You know the vibe. You know me. And I go back and I start doing like all of them. I'm just like fucking like beating the shit out of him at this point, dude. Like fucking like slapping him, like kind of like punching him a little bit too, if I remember correct. Like kind of punching him in the arm, kicking his ankles, all that type of shit, dude. And then he finally tells me to stop, so I stop.
Why did he not tell you to stop before?
Or earlier? I don't know.
This kid seems odd.
Well,
Maybe
he
he
is.
liked it.
Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
I think he liked it.
Who am I to say?
You're the one that kicked him and slapped him and punched him to say if he liked it or not.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he liked it. At least
Okay.
not the end of it. Why was I telling that story? Do you remember?
No, we were just talking about high school. And
Oh,
you
yeah. I
said
got some
that
more
story.
stories. You remember that one time I think we've talked about this already. Have we?
I don't know. You said, I think one time we.
Remember that one time we twisted the thing
Oh, yeah. We've
and
talked
got
about
in
this.
way more trouble for it than we should have?
That was the
They
dumbest
treated that shit
ever.
like we had like fent in the school,
That was
bro.
the dumbest goddamn shit ever, bro. We got like almost vandalization.
Dude, that's what they
charges.
threatened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they threatened like suspension, like out of school suspension and shit too, dude. Like fines,
They
all
were
that.
pissed.
Yeah, dude. And it's like, dude, it was removed to begin with. All we did was prove that
All
it was.
we did was show all the other kids that it was.
All we did was show you guys a gaping fucking hole in your whole little fucking shit.
Your little palace. We
If it-
removed.
You know how
something.
Microsoft rewards hackers with like job opportunities sometimes? That's what they should have done with us. They should have been like, guys, go around the whole fucking place. See what else is out of whack. Let us know.
I would have just started kicking down stalls.
Oh
and
my God.
shit,
I would have
dude.
started breaking shit, dude. So bad.
Well, dude, like all the stalls.
Do you remember that one day? You and I did do that. We went through and just fucking
Oh,
every
yeah,
single
every
fucking
stall.
one, bro.
Yeah.
Broke the locks on all of them.
I was just about to say, like every stall in the boys' bathrooms were broken.
I
'cause of
remember
us.
for like the full like few months after that they didn't like replace them yet, thinking to myself every time I went in that bathroom, why the fuck did we do this? Because this just
Now I can't take
Yeah.
a shit. Now I don't want to take a shit here. I
Yep.
have to go to a different bathroom
Yep.
to take a shit.
yep.
Want to cross the whole fucking school.
All I did was increase my walk time. But at the time, it was
well.
hilarious.
Got me out of class, dude.
Yeah.
If any teacher ever asked me where I was, I'd be like, "Oh, I had to go down to this bathroom
Because some
all-
asshole kicked all the fucking
all those
locks.
stall locks are broken for some reason, dude.
Some fucking asshole kicked them all off or something.
Dude, I wish you know that, what was his name? Mr. McCullough, the like fat
The
English
WWE
teacher?
guy.
Yeah. I wish we kicked his stall lock in.
I think we did.
He always had it. Like, I think if we did, it got fixed almost immediately because he always had that same stall.
Yeah,
no
it was
matter
that
what.
one all the way to the right on the left-hand side of the
Yeah,
bathroom.
it was
like
the
next
small
to that
one.
wall, next
It
to
was
the set of
next to the
urinals.
sinks, yeah, or the urinals, yeah, and it was the smaller one. Yeah, I don't know why he chose that one, but
Everybody
he's a bigger guy.
in high school, I had this thing called the shit list that I started like my sophomore year, where my goal was to shit in every bathroom
Oh, I've done that.
I could in the whole school. And for the longest time, the only one I couldn't get into was the faculty bathroom.
Oh, I haven't done the faculty bathroom.
One day, I was able to.
Oh, really?
Miss Harrington gave me a key for it.
Nice. Miss Harrington of all people, bro. That's
Yep.
crazy. I hate her.
I shined a laser, like one of the, you know, those lasers that like you're not legally allowed to show at airplanes because like you'll crash the plane.
Yeah.
I shined one right in her eyes through her glasses one day, and she took it away. What a bitch, right?
Totally undeserved,
Like
bro.
what? You know what I did? I tried asking for it back after.
She just always yelled at us for no reason. Like we would just be talking and doing our shit. And
I
she
had
would just yell at us.
relationship scandals go down in her class.
Really?
You remember that one day? Me
Oh yeah, you were in the same class as me.
and
Yeah.
that one girl. That was a day.
You're a day.
Shut the fuck up, Clint.
All right, this is a good episode.
That was honestly a great episode.
No, it wasn't.
You say that whenever you say that was a bad episode, those episodes always do the best.
I know. It's because I'm good at what I do. People watch these for me. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for
I
sure.
just have this appeal about me.
Dope. Yep.
That's something.
I couldn't agree more.
Thanks. I'm glad you're on my side. with this.
Everything we do wouldn't run without you.
I know. I'm glad you acknowledge this.
Replace me with anybody, even like a fucking
A turtle would do
goddamn
better.
fucking like Down syndrome riddled penguin.
Ooh, that's a good co-host.
That would be a great co-host. If you want to replace me with a Down syndrome riddled penguin,
Leave it in the comments, and I will look into this because I'm interested.
we could find a penguin.
I can find one. You're getting replaced if this is a thing. So
Okay. If any Down syndrome riddled penguins are watching us, drop us your contact information below.
send in a resume.
Subscribe to this dumbass kid's fucking
Subscribe to Mr. Tuesday, the gaming channel on YouTube.
Uploads every Tuesday. Podcast episodes every Friday at 4:20.
Go
Yeah.
watch them.
We'll see you on the
Watch
next
the
one.
full things too, so you can hear our amazing rants at the end.
Shut up. This is episode 1. I meant episode 20.
Episode
Episode 21.
The fuck?
Episode 21, which means in 5 episodes we'll have been doing this for half a year.
They don't care.
I care. We appreciate you guys' support. Go follow all the socials. Peace.
Deuces.
You did that late. Redo it. Peace. Deuces.